Before movie and TV show video games got a bad rap for being terrible, we got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. With great visuals and gameplay, this game was and is for all Power Ranger fans alike. So when the game starts up, you get a visual of Rita Repulsa's face in the sky, and below her is a city in danger. That's really all you got for a story, so you gotta use your imagination here. But from there, you get to pick one of 5 Power Rangers. You get Jason, the Red Ranger. You get Billy, the Blue Ranger. You get Zack, the Black Ranger. You get Kimberly, the Pink Ranger. And you get Trini, the Yellow Ranger. Now this is where the main issue comes about. Now if you look at that selection screen, you know there's somebody missing. That's right, the Green Ranger was not added to this game, and I don't understand that, and I don't understand why the developers decided to do this. Now, it's not that Tommy wasn't in the show at the time, because 5 months before the Super Nintendo version was released, Sega made their game. And they actually were 2 different games, but with the same name, and the Sega version added the Green Ranger in their game, and then the Super never got it. I don't understand that. It was actually disappointing. Growing up, I thought maybe you had to beat the game, then you unlock Tommy, then you can go in and beat the game over again with the Green Ranger. But that was not the case, and very, very disappointing. Within this game, there are actually 7 stages, and 2 of them you actually play as a Megazord. I thought that was pretty cool. Now, with the other 5, there's actually 3 levels within each stage, and you start out each level as the teenagers. And when you get to the end of the level, of the first level, you actually meet up with the main boss of that stage. And once you do, you transform into the Power Rangers, so the next 2 levels, you play as the Rangers. Now, I thought that was a nice touch because you get to play as the teenagers, and then you morph into the Power Rangers, and then you can do some battles that way. What I thought was unique was each teenager has his own fighting ability. Now Billy, the Blue Ranger, he'll hold his head down while he punches. Or even Zack, the Black Ranger, he'll use his dance moves to defeat his enemies. I thought that was really cool, and it brought something new to the table every time you play as a different Power Ranger. Now when they morph, now each Power Ranger uses their weapons. So you're not always playing like the same Ranger with the same moveset. I thought that was pretty cool. For example, the Pink Ranger, she'll use her bow to keep her enemies away from her so she don't get hit. I thought that was really cool, and it, like I said, it brought something new to each Ranger, so I don't feel like you're playing as the same person every time. Now, as cool as that is, I do gotta nitpick a little bit. Now, this might not bother you guys, but playing this game and being a big Power Ranger fan, this bothered me when I was a kid. All the putties are different colors. Now, watching the TV show, all the putties were usually gray, and I believe maybe at one point they were black, I believe. But why purple? Why green? Why brown? Now, I know they gotta change their enemies up so they don't all look alike, but it still bothered me. And not only that, when did the putties start using knives and guns? I thought that was weird. They couldn't just made them use their fist or something, you know. And going back to them being different color, you know, why couldn't they make them like gray, but make just some harder to defeat than the other ones? Why change the colors? Now, like I said, that's nitpicking. It's not a big deal. It's not gonna make or break this game. But for me, I thought it was nonsense when I'm taking out a putty and he's using a gun to shoot me. I thought that was kind of weird. Or another one trying to stab me. You know, that's like, okay, when did this happen in the TV show? But like I said, don't let that offend you, because it wasn't something that broke the game for me. I just thought it was kind of funny, but kind of like, what? What I thought was pretty cool is when you morph, it actually gives you the ability to use a bomb special move. Now once you morph, on the bottom right corner, you'll see a little box that says bomb, and it's blinking. And what that does is if you're in a battle with the boss, and he is whipping you, but you know you only have a little bit more before you can defeat him, and you're afraid you ain't able to do it, you hit the X button, and what that does is it gives you a super move, and it takes critical damage to your enemy, and it helps out, and sometimes it might just finish the fight. Now, one thing I think you guys could relate with me on is the fact that the stages within this game were kind of bland and really had nothing to do with the Power Rangers. I would really like to play on the park that you've seen on TV, because really, on the show, that's where most of the action went. Now, I know Stage 2, it kind of looks like a park, but I don't believe that was the park at all. Or even in Rita Raposa's place, I think that would have been pretty cool to fight her at the end of the game. But, you know, even with that said, I really wish we could have took on Rita at the end, because all you really seen was her in the beginning of the game and her at the end, but I don't want to spoil the end for you guys if you still have not played it. Now, what helped this game was after you beat a stage, they actually give you a password. Within that password, you can advance to the next level. I thought that was cool. Growing up, I was not good at games. So, and not only that, when I go out with the family and I come back, I can pick up where I left off. Really cool about the developers to add a password. And don't tell nobody, but there's passwords on the internet that actually let you fight 2 more battles. So, shh, don't tell nobody. Now, I'm not a music person. You won't really hear me talk too much about music within video game reviews. But I must say, having the Power Rangers theme song in this game in the beginning when you start the game was really cool. And it gave it that notch saying, you know what, this is a true Power Rangers game and we're taking this seriously. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo is a badass game to play, and I advise all of you to go out and check this game out. If you have not played this game already, you are missing out. It's a really fun game to play. Even if you're not a Power Rangers fan, it's still a great little beat 'em up to just go, pick up, and play. I had a great time reviewing this game, and I'm so happy I chose this game to start my YouTube career again. With that said, if you guys want me to put a score on this game, I would have to go with 9.5 out of 10. I would have given it a 10, but with the little cons that I believe deserve to be mentioned, with the putties being the same color, with them using weapons, with all the stages being just really random, that just holds it back from being a 10. But that's just my nitpicks. Maybe you guys, it didn't matter, but to me, it kind of hurt the game a little bit. But I love this game. I love the Power Rangers. Well, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you have any questions within this game or anything for me, leave it in the comments, and I would be really happy to just write you guys back and fill you in with whatever you guys want to know. Thank you so much, and stay tuned after this review, and I'll talk a little bit more about my channel. Until then, guys, you guys, take it easy. Hey guys, what's going on? Thank you so much for sticking around after the review. I just want to say thank you to everyone that helped me and told me to keep this going. I really appreciate it. I really do. And I just want to say, if you guys want to know more about the Power Rangers, if you want to know more about the Super Nintendo version, the one I just reviewed, go check out a good friend of mine called The Fear Storm. He's actually going to be running a walkthrough of the game very soon, so go check his channel out. I'll leave his link in the description below, but check him out. He helped me out a lot. He helped me out with some game footage, and he's a good friend of mine, so check him out. But all in all, I gotta say I had a really good time doing this, and I appreciate everybody that, you know, supported me and everything. Thank you so much. And now I know this ain't the best review you ever seen. I know this camera ain't the best camera you ever seen, because I'm very fuzzy. I'm sorry about that. My camera actually says HD, but for some reason it's not working as an HD camera. But anyways, thank you so much. And again, I know I'm not the best reviewer, but my passion was there. I love the Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you can tell. And I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you guys felt it while watching this, and understand that this review came from a Power Ranger fan growing up, and this ain't come from just a game reviewer. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and like I said, I definitely would say go out and pick this game up, because it was a lot of fun. You know, now, you know, even today, it's a lot of fun to play, and I definitely enjoy it. I know you guys would enjoy it. But again, thank you so much for sticking around after the video, and I can't wait to get my next review up. So until then, you guys, take it easy.